Welcome into Rover Sports. I put out a whole podcast based on Gettleman's press conference and also the different head coaching searches. I want to thank Bruce the Sports Doc. We just got done recording a podcast. I think you guys will find it very entertaining. And I know New York Giants fans are going to get nauseous when I said that I'm rooting for the Cowboys to win the football game. I bet on the Cowboys to win a Super Bowl championship. I kind of want to be correct in that capacity. And, right now I'm going to be talking about the New York Giants, going to be talking about the quarterback situation for the New York Giants. And I need you guys to stay put for 1 second because I'm not sure that I have everything I need to complete this video. So please, stay put. Please. I'm back in this mother. Bam, I'm back. All right. The reason I do not want Drew Locke anymore, and I said I wanted Drew Locke, is because Drew Locke does not hate to lose games. Drew Locke's personality is more like an aw shucks, like a Matthew Stafford. He's more like Jay Cutler and Matthew Stafford, and it's all a personality thing. I don't see that alpha dog when I look at Drew Locke. When I look at Dewayne Haskins, Haskins is a big-time player. When he plays good competition, he steps up his game. When Drew Locke played Alabama, when he played Georgia, he did not show up and he did not play like he was supposed to play. Now, maybe you could say that Drew Locke didn't have the teammates and the people needed to win. And Patty Mahomes didn't go 10-2 with Cliff Kingsbury. He went 8-4. With Cliff Kingsbury, and he didn't beat Oklahoma when he was at the University of Texas Tech. And he's a great NFL quarterback. So maybe Drew Locke will go to the combine. Maybe he'll kill his interviews. He needs to show that he loves playing football and it bothers him to lose, or else Drew Locke will be a middling quarterback like a Stafford. I don't want a Stafford that's okay with losing, that floats through the press conferences, that just smiles and says just the normal answer, that just says the normal soundbite. Drew Locke's a hell of a nice kid. He's going to be a great kid. I'd love to meet him someday. I'm a big fan of him, of his talents and everything. He's a very talented quarterback. His quarterback skills are tremendous. But Dwayne Haskins, I think that he's played in a bigger market. He knows what it takes to succeed in New York. He's lived in New Jersey for a while, lived in Maryland. He knows the Northeast well. Drew Locke is more of a mellow character. Mellow. Drew Locke, you listen to his interviews and he's a nice kid. He's all right. But Dwayne Haskins has that special innate ability to rise to the occasion. And when things are competitive, like the Michigan game, he's able to play his best on the biggest moments. And that's why, even though I like Drew Locke and think that Drew Locke can be a really successful quarterback in the NFL, and I still think Locke is going to be better than Darnold. I still think that he's going to be better than Josh Rosen, and he might as well be better than Josh Allen as well. He might be. The thing is, though, with Dwayne Haskins at the quarterback position, is that Haskins plays his best when it matters. Against Michigan, his best. Northwestern, great. The game in the Rose Bowl against Washington, dominated them. Drew Locke against Florida, he did win that game, but Drew Locke's best win might be against Florida or Tennessee this year. He beat Vanderbilt, but against Texas in the bowl game, he did not win. Against Oklahoma State, he did not win. And against Texas, he only put up 7 points. Against Georgia, we did not see that attacker. We did not see Drew Locke attack down the field. He was complacent losing that game, and there were times where Drew Locke would have some horrible performances. Against Auburn, he was terrible. Against South Carolina, both years, he would lose that game. And again, it looked like he didn't mind losing those games. Dwayne Haskins has been on the spotlight his entire year, and that's why Dwayne Haskins will be a better pick for the Giants, because Dave Gettleman likes guys that hate to lose. And as a Giants fan, I'm perfectly fine now with saying that Dwayne Haskins will be the better pick for the New York Giants. Drew Locke will still have a lot of success In possible situations, he might even have better statistical success than Dewayne Haskins. But I think Haskins will win big games. I'm challenging Drew Locke to win big games in the NFL, especially if it's not for the New York Giants. I want this kid to do well, and I want Drew Locke to win big games because I'm a fan of Drew Locke, and I've said so myself. But right now, I'm taking the quarterback that's a bit better big game quarterback, a clutcher quarterback, a quarterback whose personality fits in with the big city better. And if I was Drew Locke, my personality is similar to Drew Locke. I kind of like the smaller markets a little bit better. I mean, I'm a Giants fan, but if I was choosing to play for an NFL team, maybe I'd pick the Giants because I love the Giants, but I'm also a kind of a mellow character, and those reporters could get annoying with you, and you're under the microscope all the time, and that's the thing that's really tough about being a Giants quarterback is New York City is definitely an element that you have to consider and leading a football team. And I think Haskins is a leader, and I think that people will follow him, and I think that Haskins will be liked. I think Drew Locke is a decent guy. I think his teammates will like Drew Locke. He's a mellow personality, a mellow character, but I'm just worried that in big games he's going to lose, and he's going to willingly lose, just like a Matthew Stafford. So that's how I evaluate it. I'm now going to take Haskins right now over Locke. I might get down to Mobile, and I might adapt my evaluation. I think Locke is going to be a sensational player. If the Giants if Haskins end up going before the Giants and the Giants select Locke, I'm going to support Drew Locke with everything that I have. And hopefully he'll get that killer instinct that he needs, that instinct to win big games and to play great under big moments. But right now he doesn't have it. And I want to see that when he gets to the NFL level. I'm a big Locke fan. We'll see in Mobile. He's going to do great. There's a lot of teams in the NFL. I love doing film reviews. I'm going to be doing Drew Locke film reviews just about every time, just like Josh Allen, just like Sam Darnold, just like a lot of these guys. And I cannot wait to see this process unfold. It's going to be a wonderful process. But right now, I just told you why I would take Dwayne Haskins as the quarterback for the New York Giants.